The American dream is waiting for you.
It does not matter what you do. You got a right to be happy, Ava.
Hey guys, how are you? Let's talk about James Gray's The Immigrant, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Jeremy Renner, and the incredible talented actress of whom I have a really massive girl crush, and that is Marion Cotillard. This is a huge historical touchstone of a subject in the 1920s when a lot of Europeans were escaping the war-torn European countries and seeking a better life and a future in America. This film, though, entitled The Immigrant, is actually just focusing on one immigrant story, and that is of the Polish character Ewa, being played by Marion Cotillard, and her sister, of whom, when they arrive after a long and arduous journey from Europe, they are halted at Ellis Island, and the sister is taken away to the infirmary because she is deemed too ill to enter. That of course sets Ewa off on a bit of a spiral. She has to fight to survive. Where does she go? What does she do? How does she make money to send back to care for a sick sister and get her off the island? Enter Bruno, played by Joaquin Phoenix, who takes her under his wing, but in a menacing sort of sense. He does have an ulterior motive. He takes her to his theatre and gives her work, but also convinces her that the only way to make good and decent money is to prostitute her body, and but then, twist, he falls in love with her. The character Ewa was difficult at times to be with. I mean, she's our protagonist. The entire film we are following through her eyes. In fact, I think she's in every single scene, and the story is so portrayed through her eyes that we don't find out any plot information unless she is physically there to witness it. That's how much we are following and living and breathing and seeing through her perspective. I feel like as a character she's just difficult to... I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. There was something about it that was holding me back from fully connecting with her. As the relationship between Ewa and Joaquin Phoenix, playing Bruno, continues to thicken, and it doesn't really develop in terms of moving forward. I mean, he has this unrequited sort of love to her, of which she just can never accept because of the things he is asking her to do, especially the moral conflict that he's putting her through with selling her body on the streets. So while it doesn't really develop and move forward, it's kind of a stagnant love. And Joaquin Phoenix does this incredible job where he loves her, but he almost doesn't know what to do with his love. It becomes quite pent up, and he becomes increasingly erratic and neurotic, and he is just absolutely wonderful to watch in this film. I just think the material and the history of that time and that place is already all there. I just didn't think it was explored enough. We were just through Ewa's eyes, and it wasn't giving me enough perspective of that historical context. So I wanted to empathize with her journey, and I did, but it would have helped if I was reinforced by seeing maybe some sub-characters and their plights as well, or just seeing things from another point of view. By seeing things only through Ewa's point of view, in that it becomes a little bit subjective, and you don't get to make up your own mind about what you're seeing. That they're spoon feeding you, they're telling you what you should think at this moment and what you should feel at this moment, and that does sort of bother me a little bit. I like it to be a little bit more fluid. I like to be able to think for myself and make my own mind up and make my own judgments on what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. They were my thoughts on The Immigrant. While I did love the performances, overall the story just didn't quite do it for me. Have you seen The Immigrant? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below if you have seen it. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel to catch some of my other summer movie reviews, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!